Hey guys, it's Nate, aka TheFutAccountant. Welcome back to the channel. We've been so used to the expensive evolutions and SBCs being the meta this year in FC25. Think back to some of the most memorable Evos of the year, the Team of the Year blueprint, the Strike Force evolutions, all 500,000 coins. But now more than ever, it's the free content that is making the waves. Guys, Evos are so back, and it's about time we have some excitement in this part of the game again, especially because so many of the good Evos are free. We had another great one yesterday that I want to talk about, but what I'm also interested in for today's content on Sunday is what are we crafting? Another big player SBC, we have many leaked, and maybe a new icon player pick being craftable. Maybe 8 squads is okay with the unlimited pack grind that we have if they take out some of those older icons and still creep in some of those newer shapeshifters and maybe beyond. We're going to take a look at that today, and hopefully another Evo as a part of content as well today on Sunday. If you guys are excited for the video, drop a thumbs up and subscribe if you are new. Let's look over yesterday's content on Saturday, where I automatically go here into the weekly rush objectives, because every single Saturday for the past, I don't know how many months on this game, we've had a flash rush event, but we have nothing. We have nothing because most likely this is the rush event right here. The Footies Mastery, of course, for the fan favorites. I don't know if I'm going to find myself doing this, but I know some of you guys who want multiple of these player picks are going after that. That was a big point of contention in the comments yesterday. There's a lot of people that are going for it because it's not that much of a grind and you can do it over time. And some people are like, yo, there's no way I'm playing 25 games of rush or 50 games of squad battles, even if it's AFK in this stage of the year. I totally understand both viewpoints, but it was interesting to see how people are on both sides of the fence for that one. I'm probably not going to try too hard to get it done, but if I get one done, cool. I'll open the player pick and go from there. Now, the rest of yesterday's content on Saturday, it wasn't a crazy day, but there was some good stuff. Firstly, in SBCs, we have 2 players. The first is Julian Alvarez, and if you know this card, you know he's going to be good in game. This is one of the most overpowered gold cards we talk about at the beginning of the year. He's not super overpowered, I guess, but he's always a nice budget striker. He always has Press Proven Plus as well. I think his base gold card did, but this card, along with Press Proven Plus, has the low driven, finesse, and the rapid. 5-star, 5-star, great stats, great playstyles. Every ball control playstyle, which is awesome for a striker, with the first touch, with the trickster base, the quick step, the technical, even the ping pass, and the chip shot is nice for a striker. And this SBC is uber cheap. Now, personally, I'd rather put my 86s and 87s into a 93 plus player pick. That would be more fun for me. But if you're an Atletico Madrid fan or need a budget striker, very easy to complete, this is the SBC for you. Only 95,000 coins. That's a great card and a cheap one, but maybe doesn't push the needle of your team like some of the other players in game are right now. Now, to the icons, we have a player that probably can get into your NI teams. That is Emmanuel Petit, also a card who's almost always OP in game. I did a Petit Evo chain earlier this year, and he was a really great card as a left back and also as a DM, and that is exactly what this card looks like as well. Technical, intercept, incisive, and anticipate. 5-star, 5-star, great positions, very usable, great stats. Like, my goodness, there's a lot of great stats. Look at the 99s, shot power, long shots, long pass, short pass, reactions, composure, ball control, 99 stamina as well. Great playstyles. Interesting that the low driven and the power shot and the finesse are in here. I think I maybe use him as a center mid because of the good passing playstyles, but you could use him in any of those spots, especially with the relentless base playstyle. That is fantastic. All the roll plus pluses, of course. Now, it's 12 squads, which maybe seems like a little bit much, especially because you got 92 rated squads in here. But for 92 rated squads, and he's only 678,000 coins, that's pretty crazy. Of course, you're packing a lot of 92s, 3s, 4s, and 5s right now from the re-release that is out. This is a very craftable SBC as well for a very great card that you hopefully could put a 5th playstyle plus on at the end of this season as well once we get there, and that's going to be another boost to this card that you could have. I think the anchor chemistry style will be the best on him for the controlled lengthy, especially if you're going to use him at DM or as a left back. Maybe if you're going to use him as a box-to-box CM, you could run like a Shadow or an Engine or something to just like completely max out his passing and his dribbling. But that's a great card. Again, a player who's always good in game, got the nice hair as well in game. Nice card there. So that was the SBCs that we had yesterday to craft in terms of players. Now, the SBC that's helping us craft to get some more fodder, it is repeatable 7 times, but it's only 5 players. Technically, it's 8 players, but it's 5 players, 85 or above. It's the 85 combo. So I like that they increased this to 7 times per day, which is actually making Team of the Week and Team of the Season cards on the market creep up in price. We're going to talk about that. But I also kind of missed the 84 times 10 because you got 10 players back from that. I got to wonder, though, next week, surely the 84-10 comes back. Does that come back for 10 times of repeatable fodder every single day with the chance of packing some good cards? That would be the hope. So the 85.5 is decent, but guys, that's the menu grind, right? That's just a supplementation to the 83 plus player picks and to the exchanges that we're doing right now in this game. Like, guys, I just opened like 10 of these player picks, and I was like, I'm gonna open some of these on the video because these, like, speaking of Petit, that is Mike Theory. Every, I think, 3 to 5 player picks, I'm hitting a special card. There we go with 2 in a row. But that's why, like, doing the 89 exchanges, I know some people don't like those right now because they feel like they get too many gold rares and gold commons, and sometimes that means you get SBC banned. Like, you know, just do the things to help you not get SBC banned, like switch to the old gen version of the game or switch between the companion app and the web app and the console version, and just take a few breaks here or there as well, so you don't get SBC banned. Because, man, these player picks, they just hit. You go on streaks, like you get a couple special cards here or there, and then you'll be, you know, plenty of golds for a little bit. But I just opened like 10 of these right before this, and I think I had 5 special cards. It was every other. So I was on a hot streak there with a lot of like 92s and 3s as well. These have not been, of course, now that we're recording and doing the video, they're not cooking as much as they have been. I'm going to do 2 more picks, and then I've got a 93 plus at the back of this. If I don't get another special or 2, there we go, 92 Babajide. I was about to say, if I go through a whole page here and I don't have more than 2 specials, that'd be a little bit unfortunate. All right, so those cards are in. A couple specials there, could have been a little bit better, but this is what you can do with this unlimited grind right now. And let's open this 93 plus player pick. This is the game at the moment. This is FC 25, just hitting these player picks, hitting this grind. I'm going to quick open the rest of this. Ayo Perez. I'm taking a team of the season here over the 95 because team of the seasons are becoming very important. As I mentioned, guys, TOTS and team of the week cards are starting to go up on the market. And since we're talking about SBCs, I want to take a quick look at this. I was going to talk about this a little bit later in the video, but we're talking about it now. Team of the season cards. I bought a couple for 13,000 coins yesterday. They are 15.5 insta selling almost on the market, about 16,000 coins. And team of the weeks as well, if I can find this design, team of the weeks are also about 15 to 16,000 coins, all because of the 85 times 5 combo being repeatable 7 times per day. I think we talked about investing in these at like 13,000 coins on the team of the season side of things. You might even be able to buy these still right now at about 15K or 14K on bid, and then be able to sell them for like 17 to 18K because everybody every day is still going to want to do those 85 times 5 packs that need the team of the weeks and team of the seasons. So if people are lacking those cards, they're going to go and continue to buy them off of the market, and they're not getting supplied very much at all. I will say it is absolute key in doing the menu grind that you do the 84 plus team of the week upgrade with your extra 84s, 83s that you get from doing the 83 plus player picks. Of course, you're not getting as many 84s now because the 84 times 10 has gone away, but with the menu grind, needing more team of the weeks with the 85 combo, make sure you're doing this SBC with your 82s, 3s, and 4s. That is paramount right now on this game. Now, we're on the conversation of SBC fodder. Let's talk about actual fodder prices for a quick second. Since we're on this, if you invested in 86s yesterday, you're making some coins. They were 1.3 to 1.4. They're now 2,000. 87s are approaching 5K and going above that as well. GG's if you invested there. Might have another opportunity to get in today because we're going to have some squad battle rewards, which could mean those cards dip a little. Then they could go up a little bit after that. Now, we jumped to the gun a little bit. Let's go back to the SBCs. From the SBCs to the evolutions and talk about the free Evo that is making one of the most completed SBCs of the entire year upgradable. It is the Spur Yourself on evolution, and it's not necessarily this Milinkovic Savage that a lot of people are putting into this. It is Ruud Gullit. Now, Milinkovic Savage does fit and looks very nice, but 94 rated Ruud Gullit, the Dream Chaser card that, honestly, as I was thinking about this, how is this Gullit card not included in the fan favorite player picks, either at level 3 or level 4? Because this is probably number 2 or 3. It's got to be top 3. I don't know if you rate it number 1, 2, or 3 for like the most hype, biggest SBC of the year, most memorable, but he is definitely up there in most people's minds because you see him everywhere. It's Hullet, right? And what a card he has become with evolutions, and this one takes him to the next level. If you didn't make him a center back earlier in the weekend with that Evo that came out on Friday from the Mr. Clean Sheet, you can make him an even better center mid here. This Evo does give him technical plus if you have not put a playstyle plus on him yet. I put finesse on mine so he doesn't get the playstyle plus, but he gets +3 pace. He gets +1 dribble, a big defensive boost, going up 6 in that level. He's getting the 5-star skills and also +3 physical. That's great. I mean, that is a great Evo there for a card that is already a beast that you probably still might have in your team, and maybe he had fallen out of your squad a little bit. But now he goes boom straight back into it with that upgrade. But the rest of this evolution too, if there's a fun card in an Evo team that you're building, like, this is what I love about this Evo. If you're building an Evo team of like some random club or a nation that maybe not a lot of people are doing, like, and you've been waiting for a while to upgrade your card, like this Yunus Musa 94. He has kind of been stuck here as a 94 for me. Like, yeah, it's a decent card, but he needed some juice. Look at that. Like, that's a great card. The 4th playstyle plus for a free Evo is fantastic. We were asking about 4 playstyle plus Evos forever, and we finally got them, and now they're free? Love that. So G freaking G's EA. It's the free FUTTIES cards, once again, that are taking over. The free cards from the season pass, like the Anthony Martial, especially as we move on throughout the pass, it's going to be even more free cards that we get, not even from the paid pass, from the free side of the pass that are so good. And then, of course, we can mention it 10 times over, the SBC grind there. So evolutions just feel fun again. And if you take a look at the popular page on Futbin, of course, this Fermin crazy Evo is out there. This crazy 5 playstyle plus Teo Hernandez I'm seeing here right now. The combinations are freaking back, and you absolutely love to see it. From the Evo yesterday to the Evos on Friday as well. GG's EA for making Evos good again. So that was the content from yesterday. I want to take a look at the market once more since we were kind of bouncing around all over the place. Just really quickly taking a look at the market on the FUTTIES cards. They are keeping their prices, to be completely honest. A lot of these cards haven't dropped much. You know, Maldini has dropped a good bit. Lauren James only down like 50,000 coins. Kunde is still 500k. Allison's down a little bit, but not that much. It's actually pretty impressive. These cards are holding their value as much as they are, but I think it's just because they're not that easy to pack. The top tier, for sure. EA was never going to make 99 rated cards and 97 and 98s that easy to pack, but you know, they're probably still going to drop throughout the weekend, maybe today a bit more, maybe tomorrow, Tuesday as well. So just be careful on that. There's going to be more 99 rated cards incoming, but for right now, these cards have been holding their price decently well, and they do have some good fluctuations to trade with. Speaking of fluctuations, we got to mention the live cards. A lot of Shellin, I think, is the first greats of the game card to be guaranteed an upgrade because they scored 4 goals yesterday. And of course, the upgrade for these greats of game cards is just scoring 3 goals in the tournament. So she's going to go up to a 98 rated card because Sweden beat Germany 4-1 yesterday. And with that win, Fridolina Rolfo, who already got upgraded, she's not actually due any more upgrades because they've already achieved going to the quarterfinals, and they scored 3 goals in their previous matches. But her card is actually up too. She was 250k, now over 300,000 coins. But this Lotta Shellin, of course, is up big with her upgrade being clenched. So watch out for more upgrades soon because we have big games today. This is Group D, the group of death per se. Netherlands, France, England, Wales. It's looking like France and England are going to go through. Netherlands have to win and England have to lose to make it be France and the Netherlands going through. But of course, you know, if you have an English live card, like maybe you have a PTG Stanway or a Hemp or a Williamson, maybe selling the hype on that one. Just be careful with those games today. And then we're into the quarterfinals. More upgrades are on the line after that, and it's going to be very, very good. The rest of the market. Yesterday we talked about flipping some of those cards that maybe went up even a good bit from Friday night into the bubble into Saturday yesterday as well. Cards like Doku, 600,000 coins up to 760k. One of the cards that I wish I would have bought a lot of because I was actually watching his price was Arda Güler. Look at this rise yesterday. 74,000 coins up to 96k. He's back down to 78. Could he rise a little bit today? Absolutely. The market is great for trading right now. Focus on shapeshifters, out of packs cards, especially shapeshifters, and some team of the season cards as well. People are still buying for teams because it's FUTTIES and people are excited about the game in the state that it's in. So there's demand for player. So that's kind of a market roundup situation today on this game as well. It's going to be the same thing, maybe a few rises in the morning, good opportunities to trade and to flip. But other than that, we're being pretty careful and not holding on to cards long term because it's footies. All these cards that they're dropping via SBCs and evolutions are going to be taking over in our teams because of how good they are and how solid the content is with the unlimited menu pack grind. Now that's where my mind goes straight away. Next is to what content are we reading today on Sunday to keep things interesting. What's the next chase to craft? Of course, the 93 plus Encore Icon player pick is expiring. I haven't done any of these because 10 squads still seems like a lot to me, but with now the grind that we have, maybe it's not that bad. I do know some people have been completing these because if you're like Nate, none of the SBCs really do anything for me. My team is super cracked already, but I just want to chase after like Shapeshifters Dino, Shapeshifters Maradona, Shapeshifters Cruyff. This is the SBC where you can get those cards. Sure, it's very rare to get those cards, but you can. And hopefully today they don't just add in Team 4 of Shapeshifters. That's what they've been doing for the past couple of weeks, right? With these Encore Icon picks is they add in the next team of Shapeshifters and they call it good, and it's still 8 or 10 squads to complete. Hopefully the number of squads decreases today. Maybe they take out some of the older icons and add in Shapeshifters Team 4. I don't think they would add in the footies or greats of the game cards. Probably too early for that. But Shapeshifters Team 4 hopefully would be in this one today. And again, hopefully it is less requirements. But what I'd be more interested in crafting would be one of these three. Of course, we still have Bruno Fernandes, Maicon, and Vitinha. And all three of these look freaking cracked. Of course, we already had Alvarez, we already had Petit, so you can cross those off the list. But if we get one of these three SBCs today, watch out for cams, center mids, or right backs on the market, because whenever these drop, that Vitinha card, unbelievable. If you guys have not used Vitinha this year, I did not use his winter wild cards when he was super hyped earlier on in the year, but I used his road to the final card because I packed it. He is built different in game. And with those playstyle pluses, my goodness, as a box to box, he's going to be disgusting. His passing is insane. I wish he had incisive, but he doesn't. He's got low driven. He's got tiki taka and pinged and the anticipate. He's going to be so good. Bruno Fernandes is going to be insane, as well as a center attacking mid with the technical, the quick step, the long ball, and the low driven himself. And Maicon is going to take over at right back. For whoever you have in your team right now, just say bye, because Maicon's going to be easy to craft, of course, because of the menus. And that card, knowing who it is, it's Maicon. Great play styles. Rapid, I'm not sure about, but, you know, long ball, jockey, and the anticipate, probably going to have the base intercept, the base bruiser, other good play styles in there as well. Those are going to be insane SBCs. So I'm just waiting for one of those to drop to be crafting once again into one of those SBCs for my daily grind, and I will be there for that. That's kind of the next thing to look forward to be completely honest. That's kind of what we're looking forward to, really, with this menu grind that we have, is the next chase. There's another Petit card. He is in the rotation right now, that is for sure. But as we mentioned, that's kind of the next chase, one of those big three SBCs, maybe the icon player pick. And then, of course, as always, it's the weekend. So we should be getting, hopefully, another evolution today as well, because usually on the weekends, we get an Evo every single day. My question is, will it be another paid Evo or will it be a free one? Watch out for the leaks before content. Again, the way the leakers are doing it now is they're just tweeting a few hours before content what the next leak evolution is. Usually it's Foot Police leaks. Ooh, Isco 96, a footies card. Wow. Yeah, I'm not super surprised by that. We'll just say wow. But yeah, that's for evolutions, kind of like the daily leaks plus then what actually gets dropped on the game. Other than that, you guys know what it is. It's the footies menu grind. It's the fun of just hopping on this game, rinsing through player picks, hoping to pack footies. Again, I was tweeted a few 99s yesterday for guys getting Mbappe, for guys getting Pele, Lamine Yamal, like GG's. And keep sending me in those player picks if you get the absolutely insane cards. I don't feel... Ooh, that's a saucy one right there. 2 specials in 1. I don't feel the need. This is kind of speaking about packs to end off the video today. I don't feel the need right now to spend a lot of coins on store packs. Like, 90 for a Blanc. What a beast. That could fit... Actually, he probably does fit one of the 2 Evos that has been released right now. Maybe with a position... He's got Cam. Ooh, I'm going to have to take a look at that. 94 Blanc. Oh, man, that's a card that's still in my mind. It should be like 700,000 or 800,000 coins, because when I last remembered that card being kind of meta, that's how much he was. Now, of course, times have changed. But as I was saying before I packed another special card, I don't feel the need to spend coins in the store packs. If you're chasing 99s in this game, like, you're going to have plenty of time to open store packs with Footies cards being guaranteed in them. We have still got a plenty long time of this promo to go in terms of store packs and stuff like that. So, like, sure, open all the packs you can from the menus, but if you have a limited number of coins, like, where else are they going to go right now, right? Store packs. Just be a little bit careful with those right now, and I wouldn't full send it too crazy just because there's a lot of Footies to come. And maybe what you do with the store packs too is when there's a huge SBC out that you want to get done, use those store packs as kind of like just motivation to grind a little bit too, because you'll get a whole bunch of higher rated fodder from that, and maybe save those for when you do get like a big SBC that you really want to put a bunch of fodder in. We got an Ultimate Tot / Shapeshifters pack here. I think these are from unclaimed squad battle rewards that I haven't touched for like 2 weeks. That is that Shepherd? Is that her name? Sheridan, 95 rated. Hey, good fodder. That'll go into either Maicon, Vitinha, or Bruno Fernandes if and when they drop, hopefully today on this game. But yeah, that's the main point I wanted to make in the video today, guys, because I sat down after seeing the content and I was like, man, everything is just free right now, and that's the best part about it all. Here we go with another Immortals. We've got an Emmy Martinez. I'm not skipping pack animations because I want to see who these cards are in these packs, because you just kind of never know. You maybe know the promo, but you're like, who is it? DeMarcus Beasley, 92. That's a dupe, but that's an 85 times 2 for us right there. Good fodder. More SBCs done, man. And that sums up the game right now. It's happened 3 or 4 times in this video. You open a pack and boom, special card. But that's why this game is enjoyable at the moment, because you just never know. Of course, we're chasing for the big time cards and the footies, but everything else along the way just is a lot more fun when you're packing special cards. Silly season, footies, we're in it. We are full on in it. All right, last pack right here. Yeah, we got a lot of packs to open today. We're going to be streaming today, guys. I'm excited. I haven't streamed on a Sunday in a long time. We're going to be crafting through the menus, doing exchanges. I've got a couple of player SBCs to catch up on before they expire. I've also just done a couple of Evos. This is one last shout here in Evolutions to check for some of the cosmetics, the center back position change, the striker and advanced forward plus. There was one more. Some of those consumable evolutions are expiring today at content from the last season pass, and some of the objectives that we had as well during that time. So make sure you check those out, because I actually just put one card into an evolution. I'm working on this Landon Donovan. Got to get him done before tomorrow, just to kind of build something sick during footies. But yeah, make sure you check evolutions in there. I actually just put one on Maldini, 5-star weak foot. I gave Maldini a 5-star weak foot, so that was very good. Great card he is. And I'm looking forward to today on Sunday, because what's next is what I really want to know. What SBC am I crafted next with this unlimited menu grind? And what free Evo are we going to get next to keep this thing cooking? That's the video for me today, guys. If you did enjoy it, and if you're enjoying footies right now, drop a thumbs up on the video, comment down below if you have any questions, and subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys in a Sunday stream today. It's been TheFutAccountant. Catch you there. Peace out.